with y'all. Today I'm gonna be showing you how to make dark bounce melodies for artists like MoneyBagg, Yo, Lil Baby, Big Scar, Money Man, Big 30. Melodies that give off like a bounce itself. With that being said, if you're new to the channel, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. Try to go for 30 likes. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and join my Discord. So first off, what I did was set the BPM to 136. For these type of melodies, you want to go for BPMs between like 120 like through like 145-ish. Usually I don't really start off with my bass notes, but this time I decided to. What the bass piano sounds like. So what I did was I went into the key of C sharp minor. All I did was play a 1, a 5, and a 6. I just copy and pasted it over. That piano's from Neuer Pure. It's just a regular preset, and then mixer track I didn't put anything on it. Next I went into the same piano but in a different channel. I played this little top melody. Show you what it sounds like without effects and with effects. So this is what it sounds like without effects. Yeah, it sounds cool, but I just wanted to make it different. So what I did with effects was add a EQ, lowering the mids and the bass. I put a halftime on, but I didn't adjust the mix itself. What I did was go into the loop mode, put it to 1/4. I added a Valhalla vintage reverb, raising the low cut and lowering the mix and decay. I went into a Valhalla delay, lowering the mix bus. Again, this is what it sounds like with effects. Effects itself could really change the whole VST. After what I did was pull out a synth, I went into the harrowing bank. It sounds like by itself. So for this MIDI, all I did was just play around again in C sharp minor. What I did was just copying the ghost notes of the piano melody itself, but I added some more layers to it. And what I added in the effects was EQ, lowering the mids and high mids. Another EQ, just narrowing down the bands so it could cover the low mid to the high mid. A halftime. Again, I didn't touch the mix. All I did was go into the loop itself and put it to 1 bar. And then a Valhalla vintage reverb, lowering the mix and decay and raising the low cut. I went into Analog Lab 5 again and got the John's Cathedral Bank. MIDI looks like. So what I did for this was primarily just focus on the C sharp minor chord or the 1 chord. But instead of having it play as full chords, I broke it down into little melodies itself. Mixer track. This is what it sounds like without effects. And again, with effects, it sounds like this. So for this, all I did was add a EQ, lowering the mid and high mid again, a halftime with 1 bar, Valhalla vintage verb, lowering the mix and the decay down, and boosting the low cut up a little bit, and again a delay, a Valhalla delay, lowering the mix. Next, I felt like it needed a vocal, so what I did was go into Contact and I opened up the Vocalize 2 bank. I just played out these notes. So for this vocal, all I added in the mix was just a EQ again, lowering the low mids and mids. A Fruity Free filter, which I think is a very good filter, and it's a stock plugin. And I put it to this preset right here. Lastly, I put a reverb, just raising the wet up and then lowering the bus. Next, I went into Omnisphere and grabbed the Growler Moog bass. And I just copied the bass notes from the piano and added it into the bass, so this would look like. All I did was just grab the notes and extend them. That way they were able to slide into each other. After that, what I did was just go into my drum kit and grab a bell. Just made sure it was in tune, and I applied it. I put it in key to my sample, which was C sharp minor again. Played it like this. It just plays every 4 bars. Lastly, I went to Analog Lab again, and I got this go-to and I'll show you what it sounds like dry. And I just copy and pasted it with effects. It's like there's not much of a difference into the effects. I just wanted to be a little bit more softer. So all I did was just go and low mids and mids. I put a Valhalla vintage verb, raising the low cut up to 690, dropping the mix to 37, and then lowering the decay as well. Once you have all that, this is what it sounds like together. After that, I grabbed each sound and then just spaced it out every 2 bars. My stems, rendered it out. That's gonna be the end of this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Let's try to hit 30 likes. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're on 1,000 subscribers. Make sure y'all follow Instagram, Twitter, and join my Discord. That being said, I'm out.